Hi guys, it's Lynette. Today we are making cornbread for 100 people. Preheat your oven to 350 and then we're going to start to mix our dry ingredients. So first things first, we have 9 cups of yellow cornmeal going into our bowl, and this is regular yellow cornmeal, not self-rising cornmeal. Then we're going to add in 9 cups of all-purpose flour. To that we're going to add 9 tablespoons of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of salt, and then we're going to add in 4.5 cups of sugar. It sounds like a lot of sugar, but it's not super sweet. I promise you, it's just sweet enough. So once all of our dry ingredients are in the bowl, we're going to whisk all of that together until it's well combined. And you really want to spend some time here because you want to make sure everything is well mixed. So every bite of your cornbread tastes exactly the same. No pockets of baking powder or anything like that. So once all your dry ingredients are mixed, we're going to set it to the side. In a separate bowl, we're going to whisk 18 large eggs. So once your eggs are nice and whisked up, we're going to add in 4.5 cups of vegetable oil and 6 cups of whole milk. And we're going to whisk all of that together until it's well combined. Now, right at this moment, I realized my bowl was a little bit too small, so I'm just going to slowly whisk everything together. So make sure you get a bowl that's a little bit bigger so you can fit everything easily. So I'm just going to whisk everything together slowly, and then I'm going to add my wet ingredients to my dry ingredients. So once my wet ingredients are in the bowl with the dry ingredients, we're going to whisk all of that together until it is well combined. Now, you don't want to overmix your cornbread mixture, but you do want to make sure everything is well combined. So just get in there with your whisk like I'm doing here. If you have a large mixer, you can also mix it in there with the paddle or the whip attachment. Either way will work. But I'm just going to continue to whisk, and I'm bringing in all of that flour and things from the sides of the bowl just to make sure everything is evenly mixed. So you may have to shake off your whisk like I'm doing here. I'm just tapping it on the side of the bowl, and then get right back in there. Use your muscles and whisk everything together. So it's coming together nicely. It's looking really, really, really good. And once everything is well mixed, it'll begin to look like this. It's a nice thick batter. So that is perfect for me. So after my batter is mixed, I'm just going to set this bowl to the side, and I'm going to grab 3 long foil pans. And I'm going to put 1 stick of unsalted butter in the bottom of each pan. You see I have that right here. And then once I have the butter in all 3 of my pans, I'm just going to pop these pans in a 350-degree oven for about 7 minutes, just until my butter melts. You don't really want it to brown, but you just want it to melt. So there it is. It looks perfect. And then I'm just going to divide my cornbread batter into the 3 pans. So each pan will be filled about 1/3 of the way. But generally, I just take a ladle or a scoop and just kind of do 1 or 2 at a time to evenly distribute the batter, or you can also weigh it to make sure it's even. So this is what the pan looks like. It's about 1/3 of the way full. We're going to pop these pans in that 350-degree oven for about 35 minutes, depending on your oven. You'll know they're ready when you insert a toothpick in the center and it comes out clean. So here are our pans of corn, but they look and smell delicious. You can always add some extra melted butter on top or honey butter, totally up to you. So once you're ready to cut them, whether warm or cool, what I like to do is first divide my cornbread right down the center, and then I'm going to divide both of those pieces in half. So you're going to end up with 4 long rows, and then I'm going to cut the short way. I'm going to cut right down the center, and then I'm going to divide each of these into 4, so you'll have a total of 8. This will give you 32 pieces. Now, if you wanted to, you can also cut these a little bit smaller, and you would get 40 pieces. Either way, you want to feed it 100 people. 120 people one way and 96 people the other way. You can make it stretch whatever way. So this cornbread is perfect. It's nice and thick and fluffy and moist and delicious and slightly sweet. And I'm going to, of course, show you a piece. Look at this beautiful piece of cornbread. And it's time to enjoy. Hopefully you all give this recipe a try, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.